Say hello to UniFi AI Port, which provides smart AI detection recognition capabilities to the third-party ONVIF cameras as well as the older gen UniFi Protect cameras. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is the box of the AI port. As you can see, the name AI port and the image of the AI port. As you know, this device is purchased from the UK store. So the custom duty, they open the devices. So as you can see, I can't peel this off, but you have to peel this way and you can open the box. And then as soon as you open the box, you will see some accessories like the setup guide here, and this is the UniFi AI port and some leveler to because you can mount this AI port on a wall or a rack. So here is the mount for the AI port, and here are some screws. And let's see what else you get some cable ties. So if you want to mount on a pole, you can use these cable ties. So let's keep the box aside and now check the AI port. So here is the AI port. As soon as you open the AI port, this looks similar to the UniFi View Protect, but this works differently. This is the AI port. As you can see here, here is the SD card for the edge recording, and it got two ports. So as you can see here, one is the PoE in and one is the PoE out. So what we have to do, we can power it with the UniFi switch and it will pair automatically. But if you want to pair any single cameras, you can just PoE out from here and directly connect the cameras. So it will provide the power to that cameras as well as the AI and smart detection features. So the best part of these devices is you can get a smart AI detections like the face detections, motion, all type of license plate, face recognitions, everything on the third party ONVIF cameras as well as the G3 and G4 series of the ubiquiti cameras. So without wasting any time, let's get started, and I show you while connecting it to the network and how does it work. So this is the mounting bracket of the AI port. So I thought I should mount it or place this mounting bracket of the AI port on my rack, and I'm using the cable ties which is provided. So yeah, so I've just used a single tie. Let me do one thing. Yeah, you can do that, and even I can put it here and I can put the another tie. So to put it, okay, so as you can see, I have put the cable ties and it's tight now, and this is the viewport. So I can place like this here. Okay, so as you can see, it's tight and intact. Even you can toggle it up, and then what you have to do, you can power it with the Ethernet cable. So this is the Ethernet cable I have. So I will put in into the PoE in. So let me just confirm which one is the PoE in. Okay, so on the right one here, the port is PoE in. So I will place the cable here. Okay, and then I will connect it to the one of my UniFi switch, the Enterprise 8 PoE. So as you can see, the LED status, it is now steady white and it should be blinking. As you can see, it is booting now. So I will go ahead and check into my UniFi network. It will show up there, and then I can adopt it and upgrade the firmware, and then I can show you the smart AI detection features. So on the screen, you see the AI port has been detected as soon as I connected to the UniFi PoE switch and powered it on, and it shows click to adopt. So I will go ahead and click to adopt that AI port, and you will see it says adopted online, and here you will see on options click to pair AI port to the non AI cameras or connect it with the camera physically. So you have seen that the AI port has two port. One is the PoE in and the PoE out. So PoE in, you will power the AI port, and the PoE out, you can physically connect the cameras with the PoE out using the Ethernet cable. So you can provide the AI features to that non AI cameras. So, but you can even pair it without putting the Ethernet cable physically. So you can click on pair. So this will the list of the cameras. So here the G5 Turret Ultra, which support the detections of animal, uh, I mean the person, as well as face detections. It does, and all other cameras does not do any detection. They just do the plain motion detections, and the audio is already detected. But we will first select on the G3 bullet and see how does it work with the AI detection. So I will click on save. As soon as I click on save, now you will see the AI icon will show on the G3 bullet camera, and AI enhanced by the AI port. Nothing got changed, only under the recording settings you will see right now it will record AI events like animal, face, license plate and person. To show you the difference, when you click on this G3 flex camera, which is also non AI, and under the recording settings you won't see any AI in recording events, it's just motion events it records. So with the AI port, it added features so you can record the AI events like animal, face, license plate, person in the vehicle. The camera should support that. So here I have paired the AI port with the ONVIF cameras, which is the EMO 360 camera, which you see the model here LCIPC2K. So right now, as soon as I have pair this AI port to these cameras, under the recording settings you will get all these options: animal, face, license plate, person in the vehicle. So you can just go ahead and check under the people, and here I will go ahead and do the detection, and I can find. So here what I did, I just filter out the cameras, so you can see the person has been detected. It is me because the camera is just behind this desk. So as you can see here, and you can see the person 92% visibility, and here you can search even in the faces. The face has been detected. You can put the name of the person, it will show you that option. So here you can even add a name of the person. Even you can notified if you check these options, person of interest, and check this option, so you will be notified once this person has been detected by the cameras. So I will click it and save it, and even you will get a notifications for that. So we have seen that, and we'll go ahead and change and pair the cameras to some other cameras which is outside the office, so we can check for the other options. So I'll just go ahead and try for G5 Turret Ultra, which as of now I will show you, which has AI detections of animal, person in the vehicle. So I will look for the face and the license plate. If that works or not, I will check that. So I'll click on the manage, and I will go ahead and check for the G5 Turret Ultra, and I will save it. Okay, so you see it's very easy. You can pair between the cameras. So I have selected the G5 turret, and it is online right now, and under the recording settings you see it got added face as the license plate. So also you have to notice one thing: if you pair and unpair the cameras, and you unpair the cameras and pair another new cameras, the camera which you unpair, it will go into the reboot state. That right now, that's why these cameras went into the offline. So you have to take a note of that. So here in the people, I will just click on the faces, and here see the person of interest shown here. So I will click on find anything, and I will filter the camera, and I will select the cameras only the G5 Turret Ultra. So under the G5 Turret Ultra, it shows all event, and I will look for the face detected, but there is no face detected. But I will click on all event, and here it will show me all event. So let me find for the vehicles. So as you can see, the 5 second ago it detected one of the vehicle, and it shows up here. Even you can check for the animal, line crossing, all those detection works here. So I will try on the TP link cameras, which is the on the door. but there is no such detections. So I'll just go ahead and check if the detection works or not. So I will click on the AI port and click on manage, and I will choose the TP-Link Tapo camera and I will click save. So right now you see it is saying TP-Link Tapo C310 is connecting. So I think it booted the camera, so that's why it went into the state of connecting. So I'm not sure what with going on the TP-Link cameras, because I've paired the cameras, but it was just went into the booting stage and the TP-Link camera never connected. It was stuck in the connecting. So I did on one of the ONVIF cameras, which is here on the back of the rack I have connected. So I pair it with that camera and you can see it shows all the options like face, animal, license plate, person. So I went ahead and used that camera. So here you can see 2 minutes ago it detected my recording, so you can check it from here. So the AI detection is working on the third-party cameras, so it working without any issues. And even here I can check for the person face detected or not. So it does not detected the face here. I'm not sure why it not detected. Also, one thing I would like to show you about the vehicle detection. So this is the G5 turret ultra camera, and I went ahead and scanned for the vehicle, and I look for the truck and SUV. So here you can see it detected one of the SUV. It shows here, so you can find it out. So here you can see it detected the SUV and one of the SUV here and one SUV here. So that is working, and here it detected one of the trucks also. As you can see here, it is moving there. So the detection has been working. Let me give it try once more on the cameras, the G5 turret ultra camera, on the TP-Link camera. So I'll just go ahead and click on manage, and I will just click the TP-Link camera once more, and I will click save. Okay, now you can see it says AI is online, and let's see if it's keep online or not. So under the recordings you can see the animal face, everything shows up here the same, and there are no such settings you can do that, but it is enhanced by AI port. So what I'll do, I will just go ahead and open the door and look into the camera so it can detect my face. Okay, so yeah, I hope it will detect the camera. So I just went ahead in the wave hand and looking back into the camera and see does it detect the camera, or does it detect my face or not. So I will just cancel this camera. I will select the cameras to TP-Link and look for all the events. I think it did not detected. It went into the connecting state here. Right now you can see it. So I think that is not working. So I will try on the G3 instant camera. So I just went and started testing on the office door G3 instant, which I have right now above the desk here. So as you can see here, if I click on the people and look for the people here and the faces, it detected my face, as you can see here. So right now you can see this has been detected here, and it detected my face, as you can see here. So the AI detection is been working on the G3 instant camera. So I've just added the AI port. So I thought I should take a look into the UniFi Protect app. So as soon as you add the AI port, so you will see one section has been added as an IoT, and you will see the AI port, and you can even pair it or change the cameras from here, pair and unpair directly from here. And the other thing you will see, it got a face detection icon here at the bottom here, so you can look into the known and unknown faces. Even for the license plate you can take a look into that. So right now you can check for the known, how many times I detected on the cameras. So this was inside the office and this was outside the office. So you can see it detected the face here. So with the UniFi Protect 5.1, you will see all the features, and even you can check all the motions person vehicle detection. Here you can see the counts of it, animal faces and everything. When you added the AI port, so when you add the AI port, vehicle and the face has been added. Previously it was just motion, person, crossing line and animal. So with the new AI port you will get these extra features. So this was my first impression on the AI port. So I have been testing it around 12 to 15 hours. The AI port has been added to my network. So with the new AI port, the vehicle detection and face detection has been added to my non UniFi cameras, and which is ONVIF, as well as the older UniFi cameras which does not support any AI detection, and even with the cameras like the G5 turret which just detect vehicle, person, and vehicle, person and the animal, but it added the faces, license plate, all those features. So if you check under the vehicle section, it detected the vehicle, lots of vehicles like the truck, SUV. You can filter it down, whether it is in black color, white, you will get all the options. Even it detected the license plate. So if you check under the find anything, and if you take a look into the G5 turret ultra, you can look for the person face detected. It will show for the person which face got detected, and even under the known faces it will show the known faces which got detected. And I have put down my name here, so it detected my face here. And even if you look into the vehicle, you can filter it down with the colors, like all the colors mentioned. If you want to filter with the truck, it will just show you all the trucks option here. And if you just filter it with the SUV, it will show all the detection with the SUV. And similarly for the motorcycle, you can filter with the all the motorcycle, it got detected. And similarly you can check for the bus, so you can see the bus has been detected. Even if you want to check for the van, it will show the van detection. The van has been detected. And under the advanced detection, it will show for the license plate. So this much license plate, this is not yet accurate, but it is somehow shows the license plate got detected. And if you check for the person here and the face detected, you can just filter it down with the known face. And so this much face got detected when using the AI port. So only the missing part is the TP-Link tapo camera. The AI port is still not working. I tested like two times. It keeps rebooting the camera as it connecting, so it is not working on the TP-Link tapo camera. I hope in the future update they will add a support. It's supported, but I'm not sure why it is not working. I will keep on testing. So I hope you will like this video. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any questions, you can put down in the comment. I will try to answer each questions you will put in the comment. So that's it for the today's video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.